Hey everyone, it's me Sammy here, back with a Honkai Star Rail video, and today I just decided to go through all 4 of my accounts, since for those of you who may not know, I currently play on 4 accounts, some more than others admittedly, but with the amount of shorts videos I make, it can be a bit confusing on what characters I get on what account, so I just decided to walk all of you through my accounts, about 2 months after the game's launched. We're now in version 1.1, 1.0 is now over, so I thought I might as well just give you a little progress check on all my accounts. So right here we have my first account. I woke up at 6 AM just so I could play this game earlier. But when it comes to the first notable character I got on this account, that would be Yan Qing. I got him on the standard banner at 30 pulls, so my first 5-star on this game was early. So, that's already luckier than I got on Genshin. And I used him a lot in the beginning. I loved him a lot. Admittedly, I use him a bit less now because I've pulled some other characters. However, I still think Yan Qing is a great character. But then after that, this account wasn't too lucky. We didn't get another 5-star until, and I have to get my characters for this, until we got this. As you can see, it's unleveled. I got this at 80 pulls on standard ban, so, I kind of hard pitied here. Not totally, but, might as well. I wasn't very happy with this, because I already had luckier accounts on this game, so I just wasn't really sure what I'd do. And I was considering leaving this account, but then I saw Jing Yuan, and I already was considering getting Jing Yuan, but when I saw his gameplay, I just knew I had to get him. So I tried getting him, but in the meantime, we managed to pull a Himiko on discount, and this came 3 pulls after the Welt Lycon, so we actually got quite lucky there. So don't really complain about the Welt Lycon anymore. But for those of you who have seen my Jing Yuan summoning video, we got an E1 Himiko, which was one of my unluckiest moments on this entire game, because, you know what, just roll the clip. Erudition, Jing Yuan! Himiko! So yeah, needless to say, I wasn't too thrilled, but luckily, 24 pulls later, we managed to actually pull Jing Yuan, and I have another video on that. All videos I mentioned will be linked in the description, by the way. So, if you want to watch any of the videos or the shorts, you can find them there. So yeah, we got our Jing Yuan, and after that, we haven't really pulled any 5-stars. I tried doing some pulls on featured just to see if we could get an early. We're currently 50 into pity, but we'll just see what other characters will come out. So this account, it'll probably just stay like this for a while. Probably won't make too much progress on it, unless we get some characters on standard. Hoping for a Bronya. On this account, honestly, I wouldn't mind the Clara, because I love, putting Yan Qing, March, and Clara on the same team. And I actually do have an E6 Clara. Sorry, I rather have an E6 March on this account. So, yeah, but with that said, let's go on to the next account. Alright, so next up, we have what I'd actually consider my main account. This is the second account I ever made, so this was the first reroll account I ever made. And I'm gonna be honest, compared to my normal luck, the luck on this account is absolutely insane. So for those of you who don't know, I pulled a Zila on this account in my first 9 pulls on the featured banner. So for those of you who don't know, I managed to pull a Zila at 9 pulls on the featured banner. And I do have a video on it, so you can watch that if you want the full story. I'll just keep it short here. But I couldn't believe that I managed to get Zila. Actually, my first character on this camp, before I forget, well, yeah, it was this Clara. I got her at 50 pulls on the beginner banner, so she was the first character on this count. Actually, no. I got Zila before I got Clara on this count. I remember I did the featured banner pulls before I did my 50th pull, and that's when we got Clara. So, actually, the first 5-star on this count is Zila. Then we got Clara. But after that, we once again got quite lucky. We ended up getting Bailu at 38 pulls on the standard banner. So we did get another early. So apart from the Clara, everything so far on this account has been early. And after that Bailu, we managed to get Yan Qing at 17 pulls on the standard banner. But it wasn't over there, because after another 44 pulls, we managed to get an E1 Yan Qing. And this is the account where I actually use Yan Qing, because I do have him E1 and it would kind of feel like a waste not to. However, I can't lie, I was kind of mad that I didn't get a Japard with my Yan Qing. But lo and behold, 8 pulls later, we get a Japard. So now I have a really good Yan Qing team. So I just can't complain anymore. That means every single pull on this account, excluding that Clara, who was from the beginning of banner, has been early. Which, for me, is crazy. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, this account's level 54. And as you can see from the status, still no Bronya. Bronya has haunted me on this game forever. I swear, that character hates me. And you'll see that with an upcoming account. But I have not been able to get Bronya for the life of me. Japard eluded me for a long time as well, but we finally got him. But we're still Bronyaless, and I want her so bad. For those of you wondering what's going on in this account, what happened after I pulled my Zila, I did 41 extra pulls, so we're currently at 50 pulls on the featured banner. However, we are waiting for Blade and Kafka because I want both of them so bad. We basically currently have like 130 pulls. We have like 1 pity, 128 pulls, nearly 130, so basically 130 pulls. And we are trying to get both Blade and Kafka, so you best believe when those two come out, I'm making a video on those two. We're guessing they're coming out in 1.2 because of the drip marketing, but we don't know yet. But let's just hope that's the case, and I really want them both. But that's my main account, and now let's move on to another account. Alright, so next up we have this account, which was another reroll account. On this account, so this was another reroll account, and on this account we actually managed to pull a welt. For those of you who are wondering, this account's only Trailblaze level 30, so it's not that high, which is why the characters are level 40. And yeah, this account is actually quite lucky because on the standard banner, after approximately, it was 30 pulls I think, we managed to pull Yanqing's Lycon. I saw the hunt symbol and I was scared I'd get Yanqing on another account. But luckily, we actually got his Lycon, and I do plan on using main DPS Don Hung, because in case you can't tell from the channel branding, I do really like Don Hung, so I do actually want an account where I can use him a lot. And I'm planning to make this account where we do keep Don Hung. I don't know how much I'll play on it, but we're definitely going to be using Don Hung, and he has a 5-star hunt Lycon to use, so I'm not complaining. But then we also got lucky again. Ignore the 3-star Lycon on Welt because he's E1. We actually got E1 Welt 5 pulls after the Lycon. So like I said, this account's pretty lucky. And then after I didn't get Jing Yuan, I just decided to log onto this account. I didn't play for like a good couple of weeks on this account. I just completely didn't touch it whatsoever. But then after Jing Yuan's banner went away, we had some pulls left over. And you know, we had some of the rewards for the maintenance and stuff. So I just decided to do a 10 pull on Silver's banner. Maybe you guys have seen the video, but we did a 10 pull, we didn't get anything. Then we did one more pull, which was, I believe, it was somewhere in the 80s, I don't remember. I'll probably have it on screen, because I'm being a bit dumb right now. But we ended up getting Silverwolf. We won our 50-50. Once again, video in the description. But after that, I was actually really excited that we managed to win our 50-50, because now we have Silverwolf, an E1 Welt, and a Don Hung with a 5-star weapon. But then, I decided to do a couple more pulls on the standard banner from the monthly shop. And we ended up getting a Bailu, which is actually the character I wanted the most on this account, because we didn't have that many good healers or shielders. And I would have loved to run a team with 2 Nihility characters plus Don Hung. And Bailu was the perfect character, so that was actually incredibly lucky. So I'm not complaining whatsoever. Where this account will go in the future, I have no clue. But for a level 30 account, it's not the most insane, but I'd say it's definitely up there, especially by my standards. But we have one more account after this, and this might be an account which some of you are familiar with. Alright, so finally we have this account. We have the 4-star only account. Now, as you can see, we're quite overcapped on our Trailblaze level. I just haven't really had the time to progress on this account, which is something I'll talk about a bit later after we show off the characters here. But the main characters I'm trying to build here are Don Hung, Tingyun, who we're actually quite lucky to get. We do have her E1, which is quite fortunate. However, we were less lucky when it comes to getting Su Shang. I did plan on making a video where we try getting Su Shang, we progress in the story, and we build her. However, unfortunately, that just wasn't able to happen, which is why there hasn't been a video in so long. And I've realized there's not much, like, interesting content I can make about around 4 stars only, apart from maybe some boss fights later on. So what I'll probably use this account for is more so videos on, like, how viable new 4-star characters are, which is what I plan to do with Yukong, although that might come out a bit later, because I do want to try getting the free Yukong, since we also know Luca might be coming out at 1.2, and we don't know if we're going to get a free Luca. So I do want to try pulling for Luca, and I might wait to make the Yukong video. So I'm not quite sure on the future of this account, but yeah, we're trying to build Don Hung, we're trying to build Tingyun, we're trying to build Natasha, we're trying to build March, we're trying to build Saval, and we're definitely going to build Fire MC when we can use them. But for the time being, this is the state the account's in. We are vastly overcapped. I feel like, honestly, maybe we could get the Trailblaze level 40, probably close to like something like 37-ish. But yeah, we haven't really played on this account all that much, so I'm not quite sure what the future holds for this account. I will still be playing on this account, just not as often, so there won't be as much regular content on this account. It's going to be more of like an occasional thing. But what most of you guys probably know if you've watched those videos, or some of the shorts, is this level 1 Bronya. The character I wanted on all my accounts, who I was re-rolling for, which I didn't get on any of my re-roll accounts. We got her on this account, and I can't even use her. Just play the clip. Please no Bronya. Please no Bronya. Of course we get a Bronya on a 4-star account where I can't even use her. What am I supposed to do with this? I literally can't use her. But yeah, if you want to play more shorts like that, check out my short series. I have more shorts coming out. But, oh man, it was rough getting Bronya. But yeah, like I said, I kind of know what I want to do with this series. I'm not quite sure how consistent the uploads will be. I'll probably make one more video in the style of the last one. Then from there, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll make more videos like that. Maybe I'll once again go more towards, you know, how good is this new 4-star character. But yeah, that's the 4-star only account. And that's the end of this video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, now maybe you know what situation the accounts are in. Be sure to check out the videos I mentioned and my short series. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more polls and stay up to date with the accounts. Just to see how this is going. By the way, all my accounts are free to play right now. If that breaks, you guys will know. I mean, maybe I'll have a video like spending money for Kafka, but we'll see. Well, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.